Welcome to this video series of the Python course. In the previous videos, the topics that we have covered include basic syntax in Python, introduction to data types, conditional statements in Python, and different types of loops in Python. In today's video, we will discuss about the loop control statements that are used in Python, starting with what are loop control statements. Loop control statements are special statements that alter the flow of execution within loops. They provide a way to control how loops behave based on certain conditions. In Python, there are three main loop control statements: break statement, continue, and pass statement. These loop control statements provide flexibility and control over the flow of execution within loops, allowing programmers to design more efficient and expressive code. Starting with break statement. The break statement is used to terminate the loop prematurely. When encountered, it causes the loop to exit immediately, skipping any remaining iterations. Typically used when a certain condition is met and there is no need to continue iterating. Now we will see an example on break statement. So, when value of num is 1, 2, and 3, the print statement will be executed. But as soon as value of num becomes equal to 4, break statement will be executed and the loop will be terminated. We can see that the output will be only 1, 2, and 3, as when value of num becomes equal to 4, the loop will get terminated. Coming to continue statement. The continue statement is used to skip the current iteration of the loop and proceed with the next iteration. When encountered, it causes the loop to jump to the next iteration without executing the remaining code in the loop body. Useful when certain iterations needed to be skipped based on specific conditions. Let's see an example of continue state. In this case, when the value of variable num becomes equal to 3, the continue statement will be executed, and so the print statement in that case will be skipped and the loop will jump to the next iteration, which is 4. We can see that the output in this case is 1, 2, 4, 5. As in case of value 3, the loop skips to the next iteration instead of executing the print statement. Finally, coming to pass statement. The pass statement is a null operation. It does nothing when executed. Useful when writing code that will be completed later or when a block of code needs to be left empty temporarily. Here is an example of pass statement. So in this case, when value of num variable becomes equal to 3, pass statement will be executed. That is, nothing will be printed or done in this case. We can see that the output in this case will be 1, 2, 4, and 5. As for num equal 3, pass statement will be executed, which is a null operation. Now we will go to Google Colab platform, where we will see some practical application of what we have learned today. Now we are at the Google Colab platform, and let's start with an example on break statement. In this case, when value of variable num becomes equal to 4, the break statement will be executed and the loop will get terminated. When we will execute this code, we can see that a sequence of numbers from 1 till 3 is printed, because as soon as value of num becomes equal to 4, the loop will get terminated due to break statement. Now coming to an example on continue statement. In this case, when value of num becomes equal to 3, the continue statement will be executed, and due to that, this print statement will be skipped and the loop will move on to the next iteration, that is 4. When we will execute this code, we can see that 1, 2, 4, and 5 are printed, and number 3 is not printed, because in that case that print statement has been skipped. Finally, coming to an example on my pass statement. In this case, when value of num becomes equal to 3, the pass statement will be executed. Pass statement is a null operation, so in this case, nothing happens when it is executed. We can see that in this case, a sequence of numbers from 1 to 5 is printed. So that was all about loop control statements in Python.